What's up guys, it's Drac, and this is the other thing that I got from the UK. So this is what's called the Rampatrooper. Now it's a Rampage and an Alpha Trooper hybrid, and it's honestly the cleanest hybridization of those two platforms I've ever seen. So it's got the best part of the Alpha Trooper, which is its linear mag well. Like, the worst part about the Rampage is having to stick your magazine out the side. That's obnoxious in my opinion. But this has the linear mag well. It's also got the AFG from the Rampage, and it's got a lot of organic upgrades to make sure that instead of priming it like this, you hold it down here. Now I'm still instinctively like trying to do this, but that's silly. So throw a magazine in, prime it forward, and fire. And this is just really good balanced Springer performance right at about 100-110 FPS. I'm sure that Foam Data Service has a full Crony video on it, because let's be real, that's what he does. Foam Data Services, lots and lots of data. So it's got this 3D printed Picatinny up top on both the back and a riser, and kind of molded into that Alpha Trooper top end. But the thing that's so incredibly sexy about this is how the Rampage's pump grip and its entire area has been blended into that Alpha Trooper front end, as well as the fact that everything has been hydro dipped to match. So this is a really cool, like, kind of dark green, light green Cryptek, and that just gives it an awesome camo. Now he also 3D printed this front end barrel. If you take it off, you have an orange tip, which is great for the States, but this is not a replica firearm in any shape of the imagination. It's also got this back end, which I want to say is an extension from either Blastersmith's UK, or it's an extension from the now defunct Aussies. I think Oz Nerf something. I would just always call it the Aussie 3D print company way back in the day. But this is an extension for that just takes this Retaliator stock, which has also been painted to match, and extends it, which gives us a really comfortable sort of profile. And I know that Tom of FDS is pretty tall, so the fact that this fits me pretty well is nice. Now, they have maintained the slam fire function, and it's a very comfortable primary to operate. Like, plus, it's just aesthetically gorgeous. Like, this hydrographics work, Tom's hydrographic work in general, is second to none. And that's because the man just has, like, a lot of experience in actual automotive bodywork and custom stuff like that. Like, he really taught me how to elevate my hydrographics to the level that they're at, and I'm very appreciative of that. But to properly appreciate this, we're gonna have to take it outside and show you what it looks like in the light, get a full panorama, and do a demo with Steven. So I just wanted you guys to see the Rampatrooper outside. It's so slick, it's so cool. You can see the battle wear lightly, but overall just a very robust Springer style primary, not going for like crazy performance. Ranges are only about 80-85 feet-esque, but solid Springer primary. So of course slam fire, but Steven didn't stand a chance. Super cool. I really like this build. Like, everything about it was tuned for Tom, and I think that it just turned out really nicely. It's gotten a lot of love over the years, but it's still performing very well, and it would be a fine HVC sidearm if it weren't so pseudo-realistic. It'd probably be great for HVZ in other parts of the world. Just in the States, it's not super ideal. But let's go ahead, throw this drum in. I think I've only got like 12 darts in the drum, but we're just gonna unload from a distance towards Steven. Just really cool. Now those are super garbo darts from the SC&C bin, but it's performing very well. Its accuracy is about as well as you can expect from a non-closed breech Springer, which this is not. It still has its dart tooth inside. It's just doing a really good job at what it is, which is being a finely tuned, no AR Springer. Whew. And that noise means that our drum is completely empty, but everything still operates and functions very cleanly, and it still has the D-prime dart in the handle there. For those of you that don't know, that's realistically what the dart storage on Springers is for, so that you always have a dart to prime and fire. So that is the Rampatrooper. Let's take it back inside for a final overview. Alrighty guys, so that is a full demo of the Rampatrooper. It is the only Rampage Alpha Trooper integration anywhere close to this clean. It looks like a blaster that was painted from the factory, and that's just because the line work here is legitimately flawless. You can't tell under his film. I also just want to point out that I really like that the clear coat on it is matte. The matte is just really, really handsome. The fact that there's dichotomy between the gloss here and the matte. And this thing has been run, like it has been run in wars. Between the bungee here to attach it to whatever your sling is, as well as just like the general wear and tear on the handle. You can tell that this was Tom's go-to Springer primary for at least a few seasons of Nerf. And honestly, I think that adds to the aesthetic. Like, so many people want to dry brush on their wear and tear. And for quick props, I understand that, and I do it a lot myself. But for something like this, it's really cool that it was made mint 10 out of 10 and then kind of worn organically into this state where it looks like a well-loved primary. And I can't wait to add it to my collection. Like, it's gonna look really good right there. But thank you guys very much for watching. What do you think? This is an old school Springer integration that's really stood the test of time. Like, it's a pity that Tom's not doing that much work anymore, but I can't wait to run this at an SENC War, probably more like that. Thank you guys very much for watching. Much love. Nerf on. Drac out.